Every morning, I watch men over 50 walk into my clinic with the same quiet frustration written across their faces. They sit down, and before I even ask, they say it. Dr. Romano, I'm just tired. Tired when I wake up. Tired by noon. Tired where it matters most. And when I ask them what changed, the answer is always the same. Nothing, document. I guess I'm just getting older. But here's what I need you to understand. It's not just age. Your body isn't failing you. It's waiting for the right signal to switch back on. And that signal? It can come from something as simple as 1 teaspoon added to your morning tea. I'm Dr. Lila Romano. I've been a practicing urologist for over a decade, and in that time, I've worked with thousands of men over 50 who thought their best days were behind them. Men who believed morning energy, sharp focus, and strong performance were things they'd never feel again. And I'm here to tell you they were wrong. Because your mornings don't have to feel dull, heavy, or powerless. You can wake up with steady energy that lasts. You can think clearly without that mid-morning crash. And yes, you can feel confident and strong again without relying on endless cups of coffee or pills with side effects. The secret isn't a new supplement. It's not some expensive treatment. It's something sitting in your kitchen right now. And when you use it the right way, at the right time, it reminds your body how to function the way it used to. But before I tell you what that is, I need you to stay with me. Because the ingredient doesn't matter if you don't understand why it works. And once you understand the why, you'll never start your morning the same way again. So let's talk about what's really happening after 50. Because this isn't about weakness. This isn't about failure. This is pure biology. And if you understand it, you can work with it instead of against it. Here's what I tell my patients. After 50, your body doesn't wake up the same way it used to. You can sleep 8 hours, eat right, stay active, and still feel slower, heavier, and more drained by 9 a.m. That's not your imagination. That's 3 major systems inside your body shifting quietly year after year. The first system is circulation. Inside your arteries, you have a thin layer of cells called the endothelium. These cells are responsible for producing nitric oxide, a molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and open wide so oxygen-rich blood can flow freely. After 50, those cells become less responsive. Less nitric oxide means less blood flow. And when circulation slows, everything suffers. Your energy, your focus, your confidence, even your performance in the bedroom. The second system is hormones. Testosterone naturally declines about 1% per year after your 40s. That might not sound like much, but by 60, you're looking at a 20% drop. And testosterone isn't just about sex drive. It's what drives your muscle tone, your motivation, your mental clarity, and even how your brain processes stress and mood. When it dips, you feel that loss everywhere, physically and mentally. The third system is your metabolism, specifically your mitochondria. These are the tiny engines inside every cell that turn the food you eat into usable energy. Think of them as cellular batteries. But with age, those batteries start to wear down. They burn less fuel, produce less power, and leave you feeling exhausted even after a full meal. So what happens? You drink more coffee. You reach for sugar to get through the afternoon. And by 3 o'clock, you crash again. It's a vicious cycle. And the worst part? You start to believe. This is just who you are now. But here's the truth. You're not broken. Your body just isn't getting the right signal to start the day. And the reason most men over 50 feel older than they actually are isn't because of the years. It's because those 3 systems, circulation, hormones, and cellular energy, have stopped communicating with each other. But there's good news. Science shows us that your body can relearn how to wake up properly. You just need to activate those systems naturally without forcing them with stimulants or artificial chemicals. And that's where this 1 simple teaspoon comes in. 1 small act every morning that supports circulation, balances your metabolism, and fuels those cellular engines all at once. When you do it consistently, it retrains your body's natural rhythm. A 2023 review in Frontiers in Nutrition found that men over 50 who consumed certain antioxidant-rich compounds in the morning showed improved energy metabolism lower, inflammation, and better vascular flexibility. That's modern science catching up with what ancient healing systems have known for centuries. Your morning routine decides how powerful your entire day will be. And if your mornings feel weak right now, it's not too late to fix it. Because the same mechanisms that faded over time can be reignited, starting with just 1 teaspoon. Now let me explain what I call the spark inside your cells. Because when I talk about energy with my patients, I don't talk about calories. I talk about engines. Every single cell in your body runs on microscopic engines called mitochondria. These are your spark plugs. They take the food you eat and convert it into ADP, the fuel that powers everything. Your heartbeat, your brain function, your muscles, even the nerves that control your most intimate moments. But here's the problem. As we age, these engines start to rust. Not literally, but oxidative stress. And chronic inflammation damage their efficiency. They burn less cleanly, produce less power, and create more waste products that your liver has to deal with. And when your liver gets overloaded trying to clean up that cellular mess, your whole system slows down. Your liver isn't just a detox organ. It's your metabolic control tower. It manages over 500 different processes, from balancing hormones to digesting fats to maintaining stable blood sugar. When it's sluggish, your energy tanks. When it's supported properly, your metabolism lights up like a well-tuned engine. Now, let's connect the dots. Aging mitochondria plus a sluggish liver plus reduced blood flow equals slow mornings, poor focus, and fading confidence. That's why so many men describe it as "I just don't feel switched on anymore." But you can flip that switch back on. And the key is a natural compound that's been studied extensively by institutions like the National Institutes of Health and the Cleveland Clinic. That compound is curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric. Now, I know what you're thinking. Turmeric? The cooking spice? Yes, but not the way most people use it. When taken correctly, curcumin does something remarkable. It reduces oxidative stress inside your mitochondria, helping those cellular engines run clean again. It improves blood flow by increasing nitric oxide production, the same molecule that relaxes your arteries. And it supports your liver's detoxification enzymes, clearing out the metabolic waste that's been slowing you down. But here's the catch that most men miss. Curcumin on its own is poorly absorbed by your body. You could take a spoonful of turmeric and your digestive system would let 95% of it pass right through unused. That's where black pepper comes in. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine. And studies have shown that when you combine curcumin with piperine, the absorption rate increases by up to 2,000%. Not 20%, 2,000%. That means your body actually uses what you're giving it. And here's why timing matters so much. Morning is when your body naturally detoxes. Your liver is most active. Your cells are shifting from rest mode to ready mode. That's the perfect moment to send your body a clear signal. Wake up. Clean house. It's time to work again. When you drink warm tea infused with turmeric first thing in the morning, you're not just warming your stomach. You're igniting those cellular engines. You're opening up blood vessels. You're telling your liver, let's move. And your body listens. Within 1 week, many men notice calmer mornings, fewer cravings, sharper focus, and better stamina. Not because of magic, because their metabolism is finally getting the support it's been starving for. So now that you understand why this works, let me show you exactly how to do it. Because science means nothing if it doesn't fit into real life. And I promise you, this is simpler than you think. Step 1. Skip the caffeine for just a few minutes. Let your body wake up naturally first. Boil a cup of water and steep either black tea or green tea, whichever you prefer. No sugar, no milk, just pure tea. If you want to use an herbal tea like rooibos or chamomile, that works too. The key is to keep it simple so the turmeric can do its job. Step 2. Let the tea cool slightly. If your water is still boiling hot, wait 1 to 2 minutes. The temperature should be warm and soothing, not scalding. Water over 200 degrees can degrade some of the active compounds in curcumin. You want it hot enough to feel comforting, but not so hot that you're destroying what you're trying to absorb. Step 3. Add 1 full teaspoon of organic turmeric powder. Not a sprinkle, not a pinch, 1 level teaspoon. This is about 3 to 4 grams, which is the clinically studied dose. Look for organic turmeric powder with that deep orange color and earthy smell. Avoid anything with fillers, artificial colors, or additives. You can find high-quality turmeric at any health food store or online. Brands like Simply Organic, Frontier Co-op, or Star West Botanicals are all reliable. A jar will cost you $8 to $12 and last you 6 to 8 weeks. Step 4. Add a pinch of black pepper. This is absolutely critical. I'm talking about 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. Without this, you're wasting the turmeric. The piperine in black pepper is what makes the curcumin bioavailable. This tiny addition makes the entire difference between this working and this doing almost nothing. Step 5. Stir gently for about 30 seconds. The turmeric won't fully dissolve. That's completely normal. The liquid should turn a rich golden yellow color. Take a moment to breathe in the aroma. That earthy, slightly spicy scent is the first signal to your body that something different is coming. Step 6. Sip slowly. Don't chug this down like a protein shake. Take 10 to 15 minutes to drink it mindfully. Feel the warmth spread through your chest and stomach. That warmth is circulation waking up. That's your liver saying, I'm ready to work. Now, timing is everything. Drink this 20 to 30 minutes after you wake up, before breakfast. This is when your body is in what I call morning cleanup mode. Your liver is actively clearing toxins that built up overnight. Your digestion is preparing to start its daily rhythm. Give it this natural support right now, and it will reward you with smooth, steady energy all day long. If you drink coffee immediately after waking, your body skips this gentle reset phase. It jumps straight into overdrive, floods your system with cortisol, and by mid-morning, you crash hard. But when you start with this golden tea, you're starting your day in sync with your body's natural rhythm, not fighting against it. You don't need to make this complicated. No blenders. No 20-ingredient powders. No expensive supplements. Just 1 cup of tea, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 pinch of pepper. That's the entire protocol. If you want to add a small squeeze of lemon, that's fine. The vitamin C can enhance absorption even more. A tiny bit of raw honey if you need a touch of sweetness, that's okay too. A slice of fresh ginger for an extra circulation boost, great. But those are optional. The core formula is tea, turmeric, and black pepper. Do this every morning for 7 days straight. Just 7 mornings. You'll start to notice something shift. Your mornings will feel smoother. No grogginess. No caffeine crash. Just steady, quiet energy that carries you forward. And the cost? Less than 25 cents per day. That's what we're talking about here. A quarter a day to completely change how your body wakes up and functions. Now let me tell you what actually happens inside your body when you make this a consistent habit. Because this is where things get really interesting. After about a week, most men tell me, the same thing. Dr. Romano, it's strange. I don't feel a sudden burst of energy. I just don't feel tired anymore. And that's exactly the point. You're not forcing energy. You're restoring it. This is what I call smooth power. The kind that doesn't spike and doesn't crash. It just carries you through the day. Let me break down what's happening in stages. During the first week, your liver starts performing better. Remember, turmeric's curcumin reduces inflammation and supports the enzymes that filter toxins and regulate hormones. As your liver becomes more efficient, your digestion improves. Bloating starts to fade. Your morning appetite feels more balanced. You wake up feeling lighter, both physically and mentally. Second, your blood sugar stabilizes. A 2020 study published in Frontiers in Endocrinology found that men who consumed curcumin daily had lower fasting glucose levels and fewer energy dips throughout the morning. That means no more 10 a.m. crash. No more desperate need for another cup of coffee or a sugary snack. Your body becomes a steady engine instead of a roller coaster. Third, circulation improves. Curcumin naturally enhances nitric oxide production, and nitric oxide is the master key for healthy blood flow. When your arteries can relax and deliver oxygen-rich blood to every part of your body, you feel it. Not just in your energy levels, but in your confidence, your focus, and yes, your private life. Many of my older patients quietly mention after a few weeks, "Doc, something feels stronger again down there." And that's real. Healthy circulation supports healthy performance in every sense of the word. Fourth, inflammation calms down. Inflammation is the hidden fire that steals your vitality. It's linked to joint stiffness, mental fog, declining libido, and dozens of chronic conditions. Curcumin has been shown in numerous studies, including research published by the National Institutes of Health, to lower key inflammatory markers in aging men. When inflammation drops, your whole system starts breathing again. You move easier. You think clearer. You feel more alive. And finally, there's your mind. You feel calmer, more centered. That's not a coincidence. That's physiology. When your blood sugar, hormones, and circulation align properly, cortisol, your stress hormone, begins to balance out. Your mornings stop feeling scattered and anxious. They start feeling steady and manageable. Then something deeper happens. You wake up one morning and realize you don't need the extra caffeine anymore. You don't reach for that donut at 10. You just function better. I've seen this transformation in retired teachers, engineers, even former athletes in their 70s. They come back and tell me, Dr. Romano, I feel like I found my rhythm again. Not a miracle, just a reset, because your body has always known how to thrive. It just needed a gentle, consistent reminder. Now, this ritual is powerful on its own. But when you pair it with a few simple morning habits, the results multiply tenfold. So let me share what I call the amplifiers. These are small adjustments that make the golden tea work even better. First, move gently right after your tea. I don't mean hit the gym. I mean take a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood. Do some light stretching by the window. Practice a few minutes of deep breathing with your shoulders relaxed. That small amount of movement sends oxygen-rich blood coursing through your body, helping the turmeric compounds travel faster to your cells. It wakes up your circulation naturally from the inside out. Second, don't skip breakfast. After your tea and gentle movement, give your body real fuel. A balanced meal with protein, healthy fat, and fiber. Think oatmeal with nuts and berries. Scrambled eggs with vegetables. Greek yogurt with seeds. This keeps your blood sugar steady and your energy smooth for hours. You're not spiking energy artificially. You're building it the right way. Third, hydrate throughout the morning. Most men mistake fatigue for mild dehydration. After 60, your thirst signals weaken, so you need to drink water intentionally. Keep a bottle nearby and aim for 2 to 3 glasses before lunch. A well-hydrated liver works like a clean, efficient engine. It filters, burns, and balances with precision. Fourth, protect your sleep at night. The golden tea sets up your day, but deep sleep is what rebuilds your entire system. Without quality rest, nothing sticks. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Create an evening wind-down routine. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Put your phone in another room. Let your mind cool down. The better you rest, the stronger your mornings feel. And fifth, stay consistent. One day won't change much, but 1 week will surprise you. 2 weeks will convince you. A month will transform you. Consistency is what tells your body this is our new rhythm now. Let's keep it. I tell my patients this all the time. You don't need perfection. You need momentum. Even if you skip a day, just start again the next morning. Each cup, each walk, each calm breath, they compound quietly over time, like interest in your health bank. These small habits create a powerful foundation. But most men still make one critical mistake that undermines everything. A mistake so common it steals half the benefits they could be getting. I see this every single week in my clinic. Men start strong, then come back a month later saying, "Doc, I tried it, but I didn't feel much." And when I ask exactly how they did it, I hear the same handful of mistakes every time. So let me make sure you don't repeat them. Mistake number 1. Using too little turmeric. A light sprinkle or a pinch isn't enough. You need at least 1 full teaspoon to reach the active dose of curcumin that actually supports liver and blood flow function. Too little, and your body never gets the message. Use a measuring spoon. Don't guess. Mistake number 2. Skipping the black pepper. This one honestly breaks my heart because it's so simple to fix. Without that pinch of black pepper, your body absorbs less than 5% of the curcumin. With it, absorption jumps up to 2,000%. That tiny black speck is the difference between nice idea and real results. Mistake number 3, pouring it into boiling water. Water above 200 degrees can destroy part of curcumin's potency. Boil your water, then let it cool for 1 to 2 minutes. It should feel hot but drinkable, not scalding. That keeps the active compounds alive and effective. Mistake number 4, treating it like a magic pill. Turmeric isn't going to work overnight. It's not an energy drink. It's a signal that works best when combined with movement, good sleep, and smart eating. Some men try it once, expect fireworks, and give up after 3 days. But real healing isn't dramatic. It's quiet, consistent, and powerful over time. Mistake number 5, ignoring medication interactions. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin or aspirin, diabetes medications, or blood pressure drugs, you need to talk to your doctor first. Turmeric is natural, yes, but it's also pharmacologically active. It can interact with those. Medications. Your doctor can easily adjust timing or dosage. Your safety always comes first. Mistake number 6, overdoing it. Some men think if 1 teaspoon works, 3 teaspoons will work faster. That's not how biology works. Too much curcumin can irritate your stomach or strain your liver. Balance always beats excess. Stick to 1 teaspoon daily. Trust the process. Trust the dose. When you avoid these 6 mistakes, the results multiply naturally. Your energy stays steady. Your digestion runs smooth. Your confidence grows stronger. You feel more in control of your mornings instead of being dragged through them. And that sense of control, that's what changes everything. If you take one message from everything I've shared with you today, let it be this. Your body is not broken. It's waiting for you to lead it again. After 50, most men believe that decline is just inevitable. They accept fatigue as normal. They call it aging and move on. But I've seen too. Many men prove that belief wrong. Men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, who found their strength and rhythm again simply by making small, intelligent choices every single morning. Because the real secret isn't about forcing your body to do more. It's about supporting it smarter. And that support begins with simple, repeatable rituals that send a clear message to every cell. 1 cup of tea, 1 teaspoon, 1 calm, intentional moment to remind your system, I'm still here. I still work beautifully when given what I need. Here's the truth that most men don't realize. When you start your morning with intention, you're not just waking your body. You're training your mind. You're teaching yourself discipline, patience, and self-respect again. And that's what most men lose after 50. Not physical power, but the belief that they can still shape their own biology, that they still have control. I've watched men go from anxious and exhausted to calm and capable without medication and without extreme measures. They simply rebuilt the foundation. Better circulation, balanced metabolism, supported hormones, quality sleep. And it all began with one small golden ritual that took 5 minutes to make and 20 minutes to drink. After a few weeks, something shifts. Your mornings feel lighter. You carry yourself differently. Your mind clears faster. Even the people around you start to notice. Your partner might say, "You seem different lately. What are you doing?" And you'll smile quietly and say, "Just 1 teaspoon." That's how real confidence returns. Not through shortcuts or hype. Through consistency. Through small, repeated acts of self-care that your body recognizes and rewards. Because confidence isn't loud or showy. It's steady. It's that quiet energy that looks at the day ahead and says, "I can handle this. I'm ready." And it begins with something as simple as 1 golden cup of tea every morning. So here's what I want you to do. Tomorrow morning, not next week, not when you feel more motivated. Tomorrow morning, slow down for just 20 minutes. Walk into your kitchen. Breathe. Boil the water. Steep your tea. Add that 1 teaspoon of turmeric and that pinch of black pepper. Watch the color turn golden. Stir it slowly. And remind yourself as you take that first sip, this is more than a drink. This is a signal to every cell in your body that you're choosing strength over surrender, energy over exhaustion, vitality over resignation. Now I want to hear from you. Type yes in the comments if you're going to try this tomorrow morning. And then, after 1 week, come back here and tell me what you noticed. Let me know. I read every comment personally. This is Dr. Lila Romano, and I will see you in the next video.